Okay, man.
Okay, guys. So really quickly, we're in a little greenhouse, so it's boiling. We've been very kindly invited to the opening for Euro Motors. It's kind of a soft opening for Ferrari. Whole new team, got a few new cars, so let's go take you around some of these.
Yes.
Just a couple of interesting cars.
That's all.
Right. After you, Ahmed, so you can get out of the heat.
Oh man, thank you.
So let's start with this monster on the right.
So obviously we're gonna have detailed videos.
Yes, there are far more detailed videos. This is
that are coming.
As you can see, LaFerrari Aperta, 1 of 200, 6-litre V12 naturally aspirated with a KERS hybrid system. I don't know if that still makes it naturally aspirated. I think so. There's no turbocharger or supercharger. It's an Aperta.
Yes.
So open top. This car's finished red, it's got a lovely livery, absolutely incredible. These things are about 3 million dinar, one of the holy trinity.
Yes.
Absolutely incredible. Now don't forget, we are just going to be brushing over these, so there is a whole...
There will be a video for each car.
We've been here for 4 hours. Right, come on, over we go. Here we've got another legend, the Ferrari Enzo, named after the man himself. 1 of 399. 660 brake horsepower V12, again naturally aspirated, all rear-wheel drive. This thing is, this is it. This is it for us. This is our generation, or I would say it was my generation. Ahmed is at least 50.
Definitely my generation is not an F40, man.
Yeah, no, it's not us. But no, absolutely
I was
incredible.
born in the 80s, so...
no, yours an F50 is your generation.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so old, Ahmed. Right, dihedral doors, beautiful car, full carbon, one of a really special one. And yeah, I don't want to keep going because I could speak for ages on this. Behind you, Ahmed, another legend, the daddy. This is a Ferrari F40, 1 of 1,250, or well, that's how many that were built. What can we say about this? 2.9 litre twin turbocharged V8, very interesting. Built off the back of the 288 GTO, which was essentially a rally homologated rally car. This thing was in the race, one of the first cars to be over 200 miles per hour, 201. 471 brake horsepower and an absolute Mac Daddy. Very well known for its very thin paint, carbon weave underneath, carbon Kevlar weave underneath. So incredible car. Now, next, my absolute favourite car.
As you will see in the detailed video.
I have to do this quick, otherwise I will cry. This is the Ferrari Monza SP2, 6.5 litre naturally aspirated V12, 799 brake horsepower. No, it's the SP2, so 2 seats. There's no windshield. Best, most beautiful designing looking Ferrari. What I believe Ferrari Enzo had envisioned, if he would be still alive today, this would be his cream of the crop. Okay. Absolutely incredible design. Moving on, a real legend, Ferrari 250 GT Lusso long wheelbase. These things are absolutely insane. 3 litre naturally aspirated V12, manual, 240 brake horsepower. I mean, this thing has got to be seen to be appreciated, and we do go over it in a nice little bit of detail.
Yes.
Behind you now, we've got the 488 Challenge car. Now, we did have a video on the Challenge series that came to Bahrain. This thing, 3.8 litre, 3.9 litre, twin turbocharged V8. 670 brake horsepower. This thing is just for the track. Absolute crazy aero. Could never take this on a street. It might kill you. Up next, another, today it's full of legends here. 599 GTO.
Yes.
This thing speaks for itself. Absolute killer. Rear wheel drive, 660 brake horsepower. Lightened specifically for track use, but for the road as well. This really started a craze for the super special editions in my eyes. Yes, there was the Challenge to Die and the Scud, but this did wonders. Finished on triple black, matching. I'm not going to say that I'm going to want it, but I do. My mom likes that car. Yeah.
Yes.
Right, now for something a bit more in depth. Obviously, we've got all the other separate videos of each and every car.
Gonna come out after this.
Now we've got what it's weird to say, the regular Ferraris. So these are the cars that can be sort of bought without being invited. Okay, so I've been quite lucky here, being super friendly. We're going to get some startups of all of the cars. Here we go. Joe told me that this has a new and improved sports exhaust over the regular Portofino. I didn't think it would be this loud.
Okay, man.
Well, now we come to, I want to say the regular Ferraris, but even that's an unusual sentence. Okay, so let's start here.
Yes.
This is the Ferrari Portofino M. Now, I've just had a little talk with the salesman, and there's so much more about the car I didn't actually know. Let me get the right side of you.
Yes.
Now, the M is the sports version of the car. Regular Portofino, which is this one outside, is 610 brake horsepower. This is ever such more, it's slightly more aggressive.
620?
So this is 620 brake horsepower. It's got slightly more aggressive stance, so it's more muscular in the front and the back, where you can see the hips.
When we got to the back.
It's a 3.9 litre twin turbo V8. It has got, the difference is the rims. These are brand new rims for the Portofino M. We've got two here. We've got this beautiful iced blue car with a, I would say, a dark navy interior, and there's a red one over yonder.
We'll reach it.
We will reach it.
In the same video.
Now, this car is for sale, actually. All of these cars we're about to show you are for sale.
Yes.
This is, I think, 1,000 kilometers, 115,000 DD?
115,000 BDs.
Dini, or wherever I seem to live.
And this is a hardtop convertible.
Yes, it was previously a demo car, so it's never really been out of house. Very well maintained, very well looked after. It's only ever really lived in a dealership.
Beautiful.
I think, you know, when it comes to Ferraris, it's really something special. Obviously, the Portofino M, based on the Portofino, which is an evolution of the California T, which was an evolution of the California. I will get it all out. Going on into the interior, this is kind of what we'd call the baby Ferrari. So this sits at the bottom of, I would say, the tree. Incredibly usable daily entry level, thank you, that's the right word for it. Incredibly easy daily. You can do absolutely your dailies with this. This is twin clutch gearbox, so very smooth, easy.
I'm going down just because my back hurts of filming today.
Do I need to pick you up, Ahmed?
Okay.
As you can see, convertible.
Yes.
So hardtop convertible. Look at that interior, look at the screens. Everything about this car is well finished.
And the red Ferrari key. So
look at that central screen. I don't know why, but that, it just looks so nice. It looks so well finished. Let's come back to the rear, which I think is possibly the best looking part of this car.
I have to chase you with the mic.
You have got to chase me with the mic. You've got these beautiful round LEDs, gorgeous running lights. You've got this curvaceous yet muscular haunches to the back of the car. You've got exhausts and not the most aggressive diffuser, but still, it's a Ferrari. It's aggressive.
So moving on from the
Portofino M.
Portofino M. We're gonna move into the one that's next to it, which is your choice.
Yes, it is. It's the Roma.
Okay, let me turn the camera around and you'll be on my left side.
That's the smell. Yeah, left side.
Okay, so what do we have? We have
So
the Ferrari Roma.
again, this is a demo car. I'm not sure of the statistics, the facts, but we'll get those up for you. The Roma, we were there for the launch of the Roma. And Ahmed, I would say it's very important to get the best angles of this car, which means, I'm sorry for your back, but you've got to stand on. And I think looking down at it like this looks the best. Now, Ferrari Roma. It sits at the same level, I would say, entry level as the Portofino.
Above the Portofino,
It's
right?
above the Portofino,
Yeah.
but this car is hardtop. This was, we have a whole video of this, which is on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Incredibly beautiful car. And I would say, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, I think this is the best looking Ferrari in the current lineup.
I mean, it's gorgeous.
The
man.
curves, everything. Okay, I'm not a fan of that grille, but you can work around it and it can be the most beautiful thing.
I love it, man. Honestly, I love it. I love the styling of the lights. Also,
It's just,
that looks like the Monza.
you know why I like it. It's because it's a baby Monza. You know why I like it. But I have to say it's very classy. Do you remember at the launch they were comparing it? It was Classico for the 50s.
Yes.
The Dolce & Gabbana. Look at this interior. This is Ferrari's modern interior. Wow.
With the dual zone cockpit or the separated.
16-inch digital dash display. This has got the same 3.9 litre V8. Produces over 600 brake horsepower.
And remember that automated, what do you call it? The H pattern gearbox.
Yes, taken from classic.
And we've seen it also on the SF90.
Yes, we have. This is the design language of all modern Ferraris now.
And the touch on the steering wheel also, and the Manettino.
Just trying to get.
And the back. I love the way it looks from the back. And then you have obviously over here a wing
So this
that
has got
raises.
612 brake horsepower. So it's around the same as the regular Portofino. Mm-hmm. But this is obviously newer design. It's more. I would say for a Ferrari, it's quite reserved, but it's in line with what you get your Bentley GTs, your kind of Grand Tour is a 911 Turbo S. Now I remember having difficulty. Hey, I did it. Difficulties opening this.
Spacious boot.
Very spacious. It goes all the way back. Let's not forget about the personalized specifications.
Yes. The spec card.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So moving on.
I can't get over the curvature of this car. How muscular it is, how good it looks.
It looks amazing. And
I
the door
honestly
opening,
think-
the door opening mechanism, I love it. The way. Yeah.
Just in and up.
And
And
we
just
have
the spec of this
the
car.
separation.
The dark green, the crema highlights that match the exterior, the Alcantara and the inlays, and also on the dash. You've got beautiful modern technology with classic 50s, 60s design. This Ferrari you can't lose. Don't get me wrong, it's very Marmite. Some love it, some hate it. It's taken time, but I absolutely love the car.
So what do we have next one?
Next up, we're going to take a. I've been asked. Next up, we've got two sold cars, to be honest.
Okay.
And the reason I'm going to stop you is because they're sold and we're very respectful people. I have to get Joe's permission just to open the car.